Well, Rob, LV Cup victory, and what a way to start.
It was a very, very good victory, and a victory that the boys had to earn. It wasn't given to them, and close score at half-time, and they just dug deep, and the young players showed a bit of flair, and the old players showed a really good leadership qualities for a performance that, scoreline flattered us in the end, but what a scoreline that is for us.
Earlier in the week there was a lot of chat about boys having points to prove and wanting to get some game time and showing the coaches. I think they've done that today.
I think they have. I think they have. There's always points to prove, isn't there? And there's always an element of pressure on the players and what we want to see out of them. But they did all they could. They played very close to a Premiership side here today. So what more can you ask? It's not an A-League game, it's not a second team game. They played a pretty good side out there that come off the back of beating Bath. So that's a good result for them, and good performances.
I was going to say, it's not just a show of trust in the whole squad itself, but you as coaches were given the reins today. That must have been pretty nice. Yeah,
it's good to have some bit more input into the team on match day, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Ricky has done a good job preparing the team most of all the week, and it's been enjoyable. We've had enjoyed it, and well, you got to enjoy it on a result like that, don't you?
The character of the boys. There was a spell there second half where Welsh got a couple of penalties back through Gordon Ross, and they had the hammer down, and then all of a sudden you hit them with two late tries to get the bonus point.
Yeah, game management, isn't it? And I think at times it probably got away from us, just for little spells, and we've just got to learn at times whether we need to kick long or we just need to play the ball. And there was just a couple of chances there, a couple of situations where we just took the wrong chance. We missed a tackle, and it just let them back into the game. But fair credit to them. I mean, there was some exciting play there from the likes of Knowlesy and from all the players, to be honest, and they just didn't give up. And we kept saying to them, we've just got to reset, go back, do the basics, keep the intensity up, and we just felt their body language was dipping a little bit, and hopefully the young fellas had a bit of energy in the legs, and they kept working, so fair play to them. As
someone who's worked a lot with the youngsters, how pleased are you to see this crop coming through like they are now? I'm
absolutely delighted. The young players that are coming in there and standing up. But I'm also delighted from a coaching point of view for the senior players as well, because there's a lot of talk about the young players, and that's great, but there's some senior players there that battle hard week in, week out, haven't had a lot of rugby, first team exposure in the last few weeks, and so I'm delighted for them as well to be on this stage. I'm extremely delighted that the young fellas back those senior players up, and that's the pleasing thing.
Another pleasing point was Hawani coming back, back on the field, first time since pre-season.
Yeah,
that's a big boost.
Yeah, Hawani back and a very good contribution, so that's going to ease Rob Baxter's problems or give him more options in the first team squad, so that's nice. And Miles Dorian back as well from a fairly lengthy injury as well, so it's nice to see those players back.
What sort of message does that send out next week for Ospreys?
Well, they had a youthful side. I'm not sure what side we're going to put out yet. It should be an entertaining game down at Sandy Park. I'm looking forward to it.
There's plenty of options though, isn't there? Like you say, you've got guys that have had a week's rest now that will want to be playing. You've got a team here now that are clearly wanting to play.
Yeah, everybody's edgy, but we couldn't read much out of the Ospreys game. The weather was so bad on Friday night that how they played the game might be a completely different way they approach it next weekend, hopefully on a sunny Sandy Park. But we don't know how they're going to approach it, and we don't know what team we've got yet, but everybody's on edge, everybody's keen to play. The feeling in the club's good, so most of the boys that have had a wee break are back in again this week, so it's all hands on deck this week.
Brilliant.